Why does the Trump cult have so many broken people in it? There's a psychological reason for that, and it explains everything. There are two types of psychological profiles that make up the Trump cult. One has a different brain structure. The other was created by their parents. Here are the two types of people that are in the Trump cult. 1. Narcissistic personality disorder. Researchers at Charité University scanned the brains of people with narcissistic personality disorder. Their brains are physically different from normal people. There was measurably less gray matter in the anterior insula. This is the part of the brain that controls empathy, and that makes them very easy to manipulate. Their prefrontal cortex is roughly 9% smaller than regular brains. When someone threatens a person, the amygdala fires instantly. That's the part of the brain that controls anxiety, rage, and fear. The prefrontal cortex steps in and says, wait, is this response even proportionate to what is happening to you right now? In these people, the brake system is physically 9% smaller. So the amygdala fires a stress response, and there's nothing to stop it. That is why the rage is so fast and disproportionate in the cult. This is not about intelligence, this is not about education, and it's not about wealth. A smaller prefrontal cortex does not care how much money you have. A narcissist has an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for admiration, and a complete lack of empathy. Narcissists only submit to two kinds of people: someone who makes them feel powerful by association, and someone who reminds them of themselves. Trump is both of these. They need constant validation, they need an enemy to blame, they need to feel chosen, special. Trump gives them all three. This group of people will only leave Trump if he turns on them and publicly humiliates them personally. 2. Authoritarian personality. Psychologist Theodore Adorno identified authoritarian personality studying why ordinary people followed the Nazis in World War II. People raised in strict, punitive households where love was conditional grew up with a certain type of abuse. They learned that submission to power is how you stay safe. Punishment was their normal. They got used to it. Step out of line and you got hurt. So as an adult, they're not just tolerating the humiliation from a strong man, they are seeking it. They love submitting and being humiliated because it feels normal to them. It's familiar. Psychologist Bob Altmaier also confirmed the same three traits in authoritarian followers: submission to authority, aggression towards outsiders, a desperate need to fit into the authoritarian group they belong to. This is where the bulk of Trump's supporters come from. And here's what connects these two types of broken people. Authoritarian followers share many of the same narcissistic traits as full-blown narcissists do, but they are not full narcissists. The difference is the motivation and brain structure. Narcissists follow from ego. They need to feel superior. So this explains why some wealthy, so-called smart people follow Trump. They are narcissists or have a lot of narcissistic tendencies. Authoritarian followers follow out of fear. They need to feel safe. They want their familiar humiliation ritual and let their daddy Trump fix everything for them. Both of these groups are highly delusional. They both need to feel superior, they need their in-group to feel safe, and anyone outside the group is a threat. One follows Trump because it makes them feel powerful and seen. The other follows because Trump makes them feel protected. Two types of damaged people, same cult. This is why facts don't matter to them. This is why a scandal makes some of them more loyal to him. Trump didn't build a movement. He weaponized a cult full of broken people.